am 7 years old and from Brooklyn, New York.
You will meet Brian and these other children today as we play the game of Kids and Definitions, Child's Play. And here's the star of Child's Play, Bill Cullen.
Hello there. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome to Child's Play. That's the game in which children define the words that grown-ups try to guess. Now, the children we just met are going to be back later on in the show to try to help the winner of today's game go for the big money. Right now, what we want to do is give you a chance to meet our players and especially our winner. Here she is. She is back for her 4th day. Her name is Janet Mitchell. So far, $7,500 in the kitty. Welcome back, Janet.
Thank you.
You told me last time you were a bit nervous, were you?
Very.
How about now?
Still.
Still nervous?
Yes.
Are you still going to split your money with your husband?
Maybe not now.
No, the heck with it. That's right. Let him win his own
That's
money.
That's right.
Now let us say hello to your opponent here, a young lady we're meeting for the first time. Ladies and gentlemen, make her welcome. It's Teresa Manuel. Did I say that right?
That's right. Well, I come from a family of 16 children.
You don't?
Yes, I do.
Big
I have a
bed.
twin sister, and I have a daughter who's 9 years old, and I do payroll.
Now I want to ask you a question. You came from a family of 16, right?
Yes, I do.
And you have a daughter, one daughter.
Mm-hmm.
How many are you going to have?
Maybe 2.
Maybe. 1/8 of the original size. We hope you enjoy yourself, Teresa. We know Janet will, because she's been, piling it up here, and let's see if you can stop her. We're going to begin the guessing with Janet. First of all, let's show the word to the audience at home and here in the studio. Players, as you know, I'm sure, I just repeat it for the record, never see this word. We're going to begin the describing now with an 8-year-old named Adam Colber. Adam, the word, please.
Maybe your friends are going away on a vacation and you get really upset and you tell your parents, well, can I go too, please? And then your parents say, well, maybe. Now, then you leave, and when you're there, when a place that you go to, you meet someone and you like this person a lot. So you decide that you'd marry this person. Now, your parents had no idea of this. No idea. They might get really mad at you. Now, usually they get mad at you, but I don't think they really have to get mad at you. But would you like your daughter or son to get married without telling you? Well, I sure would.
Thank you, Adam. Well, in there somewhere. Well, I won't say anything. From all that, what do you get, Janet?
I think if your friends are going on a trip and you're left behind, you'd be lonely.
You sure would. It's not what we're looking for. That's a bit of a break. Now, Teresa, remember everything you heard there. Try to pick out the little gems. And we have an addition to it. 8-year-old Jason Schneiderman is going to add to it. Jason, please.
It's when their parents won't let them get married, so they do it against their will. It's like hiding it, keeping it a secret for their mothers that they're married until after they've done it. Well, another way, how do they do it?
Well, Jason, we'll cover that at a later date. Now then, Teresa, what is all this?
If I got married against my parents' will, I would elope.
Right. That's the way it works. So Teresa scores first. It's 1 for Teresa. Janet has not scored. We play Child's Play until time is up, and whoever's ahead at that point wins $500 and a chance at $5,000. We'll be back here in just a moment. Right now, I'm going to elope to the men's room. Or whatever.
Tomorrow, little Anderson Cooper fudges the truth on To Tell the Truth.
My name is Wally Norton Jr.
And Brian Leary as a contestant, then as a star on Match Game.
This lady was a contestant. She sat over there.
Tomorrow at 4 on Buzzer Lost and Found.
For the people at home, there's the word we're going to be playing for. And we have one of our regulars. She's been with us since the very beginning. 7-year-old Shalu Larios. Shalu, dear.
He has lots of ring rings, and he just plays a piano all the time. And he thinks he's all big and bad. Yeah. Now I'm going to do another song. He has white hair. He has like a dorky face. He has a long nose.
A dorky face?
Mm-hmm.
What's a dorky face?
Well, that's when you have it's when like Snow White and the Summer Drawers. I think Dopey was. He looked all like that.
Thank you, Shelley. Shelley Larios. Why, I don't think made any friends with that description, but based on what you heard, what do you think we're looking for, Teresa?
Well, plays the piano all the time. Sounds like Lawrence Welk.
I'm going to say nothing except no. We are coming over to you, Janet, working on the same word, an 8-year-old Jeff McMahon. Jeff, the same word, sir.
He's real rich, and I can imitate him. And he has, like, fur coats, 10 feet long. And he's got rolls, a real neat one, old-fashioned kind. And he always smiles like... He's got all these big gowns and stuff. And I'm going to imitate him. Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My brother George and I are going to do this show for you. And then, like, he plays the piano. He plays like, I got my nails done, so I'm going to play a little song for you.
Thank you, Jeff. Jeff, as you probably have gathered, is our house mimic. Based on what Jeff said and did, Janet, do you have a guess?
George's brother is Liberace.
Sure it is, Liberace. And you were close with Liberace. You had the right keyboard, but it was in the wrong position, Teresa. It's all tied up at one apiece, and here comes another word. Here's the word we're going to be playing for. Word is up there, and we have a young lady from Pennsylvania, Elizabeth Fenstermaker, to describe it. Please, Elizabeth.
Like I'm auditioning now, and I really feel the same. I really feel good about it, and I think I'm going to get a part. And the girl that sits next to me, she doesn't do this to me. And she says, like, maybe you won't get a part. How do you know? And I just say, so what? Maybe I will. And I do this to myself, and I really think I'm really great, but the kid that sits next to me really doesn't.
That's life, Elizabeth. That's life. Okay. There but four. What do you think, Janet?
Sounds like she's proud of herself.
Proud of herself? Not it. Okay, Teresa, same word. Remember what you heard, and add to it what this 7-year-old name of Carrie Buckner is going to tell you. Carrie, dear.
Well, like, let's say that someone said, like, I'm afraid to do it. I don't know if I can do it. And then someone would say, come on, you can do it. They're giving them this word. Come on, you can do it. And then they give them this word, and then they say, I can do it. And then they go out and they do it. And they really give it to them.
Okay. Thank you, Carrie. What do you think, Teresa?
Oh, giving me this word sounds like confidence.
It is. Confidence is right. And now you're on a roll. We got a 2-1 score here. Another word coming up. We'll begin with you, Teresa. Here it is for the people at home and in the studio, everybody but the players. Another Pennsylvania youngster, 5 years old this fella is. His name is Frank Burns. Okay, Frank.
I'm telling a true story. Okay. It isn't just an example. I bought 3 comic books today on the way up here, and they were all Smurf comic books. And my sister said, can I keep these 2? As long as you can keep that one, she let me keep my favorite. And I said, no. And she said, well, why don't we all blank each and every one? And I said, that's better.
Thank you, Frank Burns from Pennsylvania. Okay, what do you think?
Well, sounds like to me he's talking about trade.
Nope, trade's good, not it. Over to you, Janet, and we have, hey, look who's coming up here. Here's our old friend, Sasha Segan. And boy, when Sasha describes, he describes. Take it away, Sasha.
This is a unit in stock. If you Bicycle Company is selling out its stock. Now, if you wanted to buy trust in the Amco Bicycle Company, you would buy some of these of stock. 100 is usually how much people buy.
Thank you, Sasha Segan. Okay, based on what Sasha said, what do you think, Janet?
One part of a stock sounds like a share.
Share is right. Sasha strikes again. Share indeed. The score is 2 for Janet and 2 for Teresa, and we'll be back with our fast play round, but right now we have a message for you. See you in a little while.
Hi, I'm...
Child will define a different word. As soon as you recognize the word, interrupt with your signal. Each correct answer, as you know, will be worth 2 points. It's all tied up now. When you hear the school bell, time is up, and whoever is ahead at that point wins the game, $500 and a chance at $5,000. Both of you now ready to interrupt. Here's Nicole Hanrahan with the first word. Nicole.
And they're usually made from a dark black leather. And you hold on and you...
What do you think, Janet?
Whip.
Nope. That is not it. There's a little bit of the definition left, Teresa. Listen to it. Nicole, pick it up for Teresa.
You're the horse with it. You go like that, and go like that.
Based on that.
Reins.
Rain is the right answer. 2 points for you. It's 4-2. Here, the next word is Carmen Palmer. Carmen.
It's got graffiti all over.
Yes, Janet.
Walls.
Nope. Now, a little bit left. It's again for you, Teresa. Carmen for Teresa, please.
And, it's a real fast train, and it takes you under the ground to places you want to go in New York.
Okay, Teresa.
Takes you under the ground, subway.
Subway's right answer. You lead 6-2. Here's Daniel Rubenstein with the next one. Daniel.
The first letter of your first name, the first letter of your middle name, and the first letter of your...
Janet.
Your initials.
Correct. Score 6-4. Jenny Lead. Jenny, please.
It's like this big, gigantic monster with one eye in the middle of its...
Janet?
Cyclops.
Cyclops, correct. Tied up, 6 points apiece. Brecken Meyer. Brecken.
Well, it's a sport, and you use bow and arrow in it.
Janet's first.
Archery.
Archery's right. Score 8-6. Jennifer Posner. Jennifer, dear.
They're relatives to ducks, and they look like ducks.
What do you think, Teresa?
You say goose.
Goose is right. Scores tied again, 8 apiece. Here is Carlo Hart. Carlo.
He's the guy who plays Arnold on different...
Teresa.
Gary Coleman.
Sorry, okay, you got it. You hit it with the buzzer. Gary Coleman's right. Score 10-8. Here's Nicole Bongiovanni. Nicole.
If you have to paint a house, and the top of the house is very...
Teresa.
Roof.
Nope. There's a little bit left, and you can tie it if you get it, Janet. Nicole, pick it up, please.
Why? Then you need this thing to climb up on, and then you stand on it, and then you start painting the house.
For a tie score, Janet, what do you say?
Ladder?
Correct. It's all tied at 10 apiece. Here comes a tiebreaker. Molly Turbeville. Molly, please.
He was a man that tried to run for president of the United States against Reagan.
What do you think?
Jimmy Carter.
Jimmy Carter, right answer. You lead 12-10. Here's Victoria Roberts with the next one. Victoria.
He's a creature from another planet, and a boy called Elliot.
Teresa.
That's E.T.
It is. It's tied again. 12 each. Good game. Here comes another tiebreaker. Jennifer Detlefson. Jennifer.
It's an animal, and it has a big trunk.
Teresa.
An elephant.
Correct. You're ahead 14-12. Matthew Bryda. Matthew.
It's something used at Christmas time, and people have to kiss under it.
Janet.
Mistletoe.
It's tied again. 14 apiece. What a game. Another tiebreaker. Okay. Now, time is up. The score is tied, so this one is going to do it. Both of you now ready to listen closely, and the very second you think you know, interrupt. Here with the winning one is Michael Scully. Michael.
It's the show that we're on now.
Teresa.
Child's Play.
That's right. You've won the game. Congratulations. You came in there like gangbusters. Well done.
Very good.
Well, congratulations, Teresa. Let me talk to Janet. Janet Mitchell. We thank you, Janet.
Thank you.
You've been with us 4 days now, have you?
Yes.
And you take with you not only our thanks, because you played well, but $7,500.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Janet. Congratulations. That was a good game. You two must have tied it 3 or 4 times in that final round there. You have $500, and now you're going to get a chance to win $5,000 in our brand new Turnabout game. To help you go for the big money, we have 5 of our Child's Play children here in the studio. We'll be back, meet the children, give you a chance to play Turnabout right after this message for you. Hello, bunch. We are happy. Aren't they good-looking crew? I hope they do well for you. We will now have the children introduce themselves. Old friend of ours, Eileen, start off.
Hi, I'm Eileen Siriaco. I'm 8 years old, and I come from Los Angeles, California.
And we're very happy to have you here. You've been with us since the very beginning of our show. What do you do, or what are you going to do with the money you've won, Eileen?
Well, I think I'll buy my sister a Ferrari since my mom won't buy her one.
Oh, that's awfully nice of you to take care of your underprivileged sister like that, Eileen.
Yeah, and maybe I'll spend some money on college.
That's a good idea. Do that before the other. Let's have you introduce yourself, please, Adam.
Hi, my name is Adam Richmond. I'm in 3rd grade, and I'm from New York City.
Okay, Brian.
Hello, my name is Brian Milch. I'm 7.5 years old, and I live in Brooklyn, New York.
And Jason.
Hi, Mr. Cullen.
Hello.
I'm Jason Telford. I'm in the 3rd grade, and I live in Van Nuys, California.
And by golly, it's Haley Finn. Haley.
Hi, Mr. Cullen. I'm Haley Finn. I'm from New York City, and I'm in 3rd grade.
And we welcome you all. Happy to have you with us. They're going to be your helpers, and they're going to do a good job. We're going to show you, Teresa, 7 words one at a time. As you know, you have to define them so that these children will say the word. If you get stuck, you pass, and then we'll come back to that word if there's time. We pay you $100 a word. If you get them all 7, you win $5,000. The children will divide $100 for each right word, and if you get all 7, they are going to split $1,000. I have a total of 45 seconds on the clock. You're going to begin with Eileen here, first off, and you begin describing the moment you see that first word. Good luck anytime now.
Okay, this is the Liberty. It has a crack in
Statue
it.
of Liberty.
It has a crack in it. It rings. You can ring it. Pass.
Adam, next word.
This is the thing that the bird sits on to lay its
Next.
eggs.
Next word, Brian.
This is something that you do in a swimming pool off of a board.
Swim.
You do it off of a
Dive.
board.
Next
Right.
word,
okay.
Jason.
This is right here. It's my back. My back. Right.
Next word, Haley.
This is when you don't feel like doing anything. You just want to lay out in the sun. When you don't want to do
Lazy.
anything. Right.
Next word, Eileen.
This is what you cook on. It has a burner, and you put pots and pans on it. Right.
Next word, Adam.
This is it grows up the side of a building. It's green.
Take a look at that word. Take a look at that word. Keep going.
This.
Plant.
This is the
Kudzu.
Pass that word. Okay. I know what happened to you, and I've seen it happen before.
I looked at it.
Now, let me tell you what happened. The word we were looking for there, well, it doesn't matter what the clue would be, because you saw that as ivy.
Right.
I-V-Y. It was really ivory, I-V-O-R-Y.
Like-
Because when you said it grows up the side of a building, I thought, what a crazy building that might be. An ivory-covered hall. There's the... Anyway, you do have a total of $500. You add that to the $500 you've already won. You have $1,000. So far, our children have $1,000. And we'll be back here in just a moment. But right now, got this for you.
Little work out of kitchen chores. The Ulster can opener, citrus juicer has power, piercing, magnetic lid lifter. The cutting blade can be removed for easy cleaning, and the juicer makes pulp-free juice. A cassette recorder. The GE portable AC/DC cassette recorder has an automatic shut-off, AC adapter included. Great to take with you any place. A wall clock in Chico-san, unique natural foods, importer of Japan's famous organic tamari-style soy sauce, only from Chico-san, the rice cake people. Rent, rinse, and vac, the do-it-yourself steam cleaning system that gives you professional cleaning results at a fraction of of the cost. And all of the children appearing on Child's Play this week will receive You Just Can't Miss with the Ansco HR30S disc camera. Features automatic flash, automatic film advancement, automatic exposure, built-in cover handle from Ansco. Or MGA Mitsubishi 12-inch portable black and white television with UHF tuning to channel 83. Built-in antenna, lightweight with increased brightness and contrast controls and earphone jack. MGA Mitsubishi. This is Gene Wood speaking for Child's Play. A Mark Goodson television production.